to go and talk about kidney health for a moment because we talk about all kinds of kidney disease awareness and kidney health. But I want to ask you, do you know anything about autosomal dominant polycystic kidney disease? Well, this is called ADPKD, and it is a rare genetic condition that causes cysts to form on the kidney. It affects their ability to function, and ultimately it leads to kidney declining and the need for dialysis or a transplant. So this is so important to really kind of bring up the idea of kidney health. And to talk more about kidney health, I am joined right now by a 5-time Olympic gold medalist. You know that you recognize her. This is Missy Franklin on the Action News 5 digital desk, world-class swimmer, joining us this morning to talk about kidney disease and awareness and how her own family has been affected by it. Missy, first off, thank you for joining us on the digital desk here. I'm excited to have you. Tell us about your swimming career first off, because I know we are an Olympic station here. We've seen you, we've rooted for you, cheered you on. Tell me what you're doing in the pool these days.
Well, thank you so much for having me, first of all, and for all that cheering. I definitely heard it. So I feel so fortunate looking back on my swimming career. I was able to compete in the 2012 and 2016 Olympic Games. I have 5 gold medals and a bronze, and I did retire in 2018 due to injury. And as hard as that was at the time, it gave me more time and energy to focus on other areas of my life that I'm passionate about, and especially was able to make me shift my focus and passion to my family, which is the #1 priority in the world for me.
I understand that completely. Congratulations on what a successful career you had in the pool as a swimmer. And again, 5 Olympic gold medals. That is something to be proud of. So, Missy, let's switch gears here and let's talk about kidney disease, specifically ADPKD, and why you hold it so close to your heart.
Yes, absolutely. So you did a beautiful job of describing what ADPKD is. So I won't touch too much on that, but it is a genetic condition that affects the kidneys. And it is particularly important to myself and my family because it runs in my father's family. So my father was diagnosed along with some of his siblings, as well as one of my grandparents. It is a hereditary disease. So I know that each child of a parent with ADPKD also has a 50% chance of inheriting it themselves. So we've been on quite the journey with my father and with my family with this disease. And he really started to decline in 2019. And it was around early 2022 that we started looking for a living organ donor for my dad.
How can you tell us how the symptoms manifested itself? Was there something that was clearly not wrong that you guys could tell right away?
Yes, well, thankfully, we were able to get his diagnosis very early. So we were actually able to get his diagnosis before the symptoms really set in. And that is a huge part of our messaging and what I'm here with Otsuka America Pharmaceutical Inc. to discuss today is those conversations of family health history. And they're so important if you can talk to one another, your family members, about any genetic diseases that might be in the family so you can detect them as early on as possible. We know that early detection makes a big difference. So we had an early detection for my dad. And then once it progressed, I would say one of the biggest things for him was his fatigue. And that was really hard to watch as his daughter was just how tired he was all the time, the 3-4 hour naps that he needed to take every single day just to get through the day. And that was very tough on both myself and my mom, who was his primary caregiver.
I bet that is a big deal. It certainly impacts her and the whole family. So tell us how your dad's doing now and what you've learned throughout this whole journey, Missy.
Yes, absolutely. So in August of 2022, my dad did successfully undergo transplant surgery. We did search for months for a living donor because he was on the organ donation list, but those can sometimes be years of waiting. And we learned the day of the surgery that my dad's living donor was another Olympic gold medalist in swimming. Her name is Chrissy Purim. We did not know her beforehand. She was a perfect match for my dad and did this out of the goodness of her heart. And both my father and Chrissy are doing so well, and Chrissy is now a part of our family. And throughout the whole process, I think I learned really the importance of disease education for those who might be affected by ADPKD or another kidney disease, understanding the hereditary nature of it, and just being conscious about being an advocate for my own health. So now I work with my doctors and nephrologists to carefully monitor my kidneys and overall health.
What a fantastic story. I mean, what are the chances another Olympic gold medalist or, Olympic swimmer or Olympian, I guess I should say, helps out your family? That's amazing. So we have thousands of people that are watching us right now, Missy. Each and every morning they join us here on the digital desk. If someone has kidney disease that runs in their family or, they're concerned about it, what would you tell them?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we believe that every patient's and family needs are different, but I think that discussing health history with your family is such an important conversation that every family should have. And so I would just encourage anyone whose family has a history of ADPKD or other kidney or genetic diseases to stay proactive, speak with your doctor about different ways to identify kidney disease. And Otsuka America Pharmaceutical Inc. has an awesome resource to learn more. You guys can go to adpkdquestions.com, and that would be an amazing resource for you if you are looking to learn more about this disease.
I understand you live right down the road from us. We're in Memphis, you're in Nashville. What else can you tell all of your fans here in the Memphis Mid-South area?
I have to say, we've been in Nashville for about 2 years now. I'm originally from Colorado, and I do miss Colorado, but I love it here. I've been so blown away by the kindness of the people, the beauty of the nature, how active everyone is. It is just incredible. I really feel like I'm at home here, and I'm just so grateful for that.
Well, we're grateful for you joining us on the digital desk. Missy Franklin, five-time Olympic gold medalist, champion, world-class swimmer. Thank you so much for not only giving us an update on you and your life, but also talking about the importance of kidney disease awareness and your fight, your own fight and battle with it, your family's fight, I should say. Thank you so much for talking with us, and God bless you and your family. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Likewise.